Welcome, my lovely comrades. This is your doctor speaking, Ivan Hartcraft. Welcome to our class of how to do the moonwalk. This is very important for comrade success when looking for possible future eternal companion. The most important things we will go over, but namely remember this. You must do it with style. Thank you very much. In the following video we will explain much more. Yes.
Hello fellow learners, and thank you for joining us today. I'm Doug Shumway.
And I'm Mary Lyon.
And we're here coming to you live from the little city in blue to all you daters and anatomy students alike. But before we get any further, a word from our sponsors.
Thank you, Doug. This week we were all able to go to the Education in Zion exhibit here at BYU. We were able to learn about the origins of BYU, the foundation that it has, and also the purpose that it has in our lives. This semester we've also been able to study the anatomy of the body and understand more about our foundation and our roots and what it is that we are made to do. Because of the things we've learned, both in the Education in Zion exhibit and in class in anatomy, we've been able to gain an appreciation for BYU and what its purpose is, and also for our body and what it's capable of. Back to you, Doug.
Thank you, Mary. Now, boys and girls, are you in for a treat today? We have special guest star all the way from North Provo, an immigrant from northern Russia, Dr. Ivan
Hartcraft! Get it right, Doug! Thank you very much, fellow students and comrades. Like Doug was so kindly introducing Ivan Hartcraft, my name please, thank you very much, do not forget. We are here today to learn how to do the moonwalk. Remember this. Now, Doug has very talented voice, and so I will use him for the upcoming videos. And this is because some medical students, which are no longer living, have told me they cannot understand my incredible linguistic abilities. Therefore, I will use him and the beautiful art of music to explain the following actions. Thank you. Okay, my lovely assistant here is going to show us how to do moonwalk. Look at his lovely, beautiful hair. Okay, explain, Doug. Move my legs because, as you see, I have no muscles. Okay, first off, pay attention to lateral side of left leg. Notice that my
femur
is in the exact position that is necessary for excellent moonwalk technique. Nextly, pay attention to the
patella,
which is facing forward. Also note down there my
tibia,
which is in exact position according to femur. Now watch other leg and observe the movement. Go ahead, Doug, show us what we've got, baby. Oh yeah, notice how I pop this leg. Left leg pops down, right leg pops up at the exact moment. This is critical for slide. Notice that the pressure is downward and back for left leg or posterior surface. Thank you very much.
Dorsal flexion.
Thank you, Doug, for that. Thank you. We wanted to also end up today talking about the BYU aims of education, which are spiritually strengthening, intellectually enlarging, character building, and lifelong learning and service. We've had the opportunity this semester as BYU anatomy students to actually experience these things firsthand, to intellectually be enlarged as we spent hours studying, and to be spiritually strengthened as we understood the body and its functions a little bit better. And it's definitely character building, all those long hours that we're putting in. Ultimately, we are behaving a lot like the structures and cells of the bone. Osteoprogenitor cells, just like all those who came before us to build up BYU, like all those we learned about in the exhibit, we honestly owe a lot to them to be able to be where we are today. We're here, just like the osteoblasts in a skeletal bone, build up everything around it. We're here to build up all around us as well. Ultimately, we hope to become like the osteocytes in a skeletal bone, where we are committed to lifelong learning and service. Today we've had some fun as we've learned about the moonwalk, looking at the skeletal muscles and the skeletal bones and all of the movements and functions that have been going into this awesome dance. But obviously, we can't end here. We're gonna need a demonstration, Doctor. Back to you.
As you can see, anatomy has turned my world upside down. My desire for lifelong learning has increased exponentially as I've studied the structures and all of the different parts of the body. I am amazed at the awesomeness that the body can withstand so much awesome. Oh crap.
So with the Education in Zion exhibit, one of the neatest things was learning about how important learning was to God. And so in anatomy, being able to learn about the body and everything that goes with it. But even with all the learning that we gain here, we know the learning will come with us even if the body doesn't. But it's important that we learn about the body here so that we can understand the gifts that God has given us and what our purpose is here on earth. So that's one of the most important things that we can take from the Education in Zion exhibit.
In the exhibit, something that really stood out to me was all the scientists, and as they came to BYU and then went out in the world and made important discoveries, they really influenced the people they were around in the world of science. And so, us being in this anatomy class, we're even more capable and able to go forth in the world and help others learn more and make a difference and help other people come closer to God.
Gluteus maximus, gluteus minimus, gluteus medius, piriformis, superhumerus, inferior humerus, obturator internus, obturator externus, quadratus femoris, separate membranosus, separate tendinosus, sartorius, rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus intermedius, vastus medialis, corsulis, subductor longus, subductor brevis, subductor magnus, gluteus maximus, gluteus medius, gluteus minimus, piriformis, superhumerus, inferior humerus, obturator internus, obturator externus, quadratus femoris.
Reminder, this film has been brought to you by BYU Broadcasting. Any publications, selling, or blackmail, or possibly extortion by this film is hereby prohibited unless you are a BYU professor. In that case, I believe it happens quite a lot. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this wonderful film, which is brought to you from your wonderful friends here in India. This is part of the Indian Trading Company, and we will enjoy your service at any one of our 3,500